How many times are you playing around to golf and you're just not feeling that good that day? As soon as you start your downswing, you feel like your weight shift is all out of balance. Your hands and arms and body just aren't synced up. They're all working against each other. Maybe you're having a little bit of a cast. You're losing this angle of lag as you're starting down. Even worse than that, that club may kick out in front of you a little bit and you start coming over the top. Well, those things can be incredibly frustrating because it's not going to be a good day. You're going to go out there and play a bad round of golf when those things start happening. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the key to starting the downswing the right way with your weight shift, and then the missing piece that a lot of people aren't telling you that pairs up perfectly with that. All right, so first let's start with the weight shift. The big mistake here is that the weight shift is going left way too late to start the downswing. What's actually really happening, and what there's tons of research out there now that we have these pressure mats, we can see that as your weight goes in the backswing to the right, you're gonna achieve the most amount of weight on your right foot when your hands are about halfway back. Now here's the big key. Your weight needs to start shifting left from here. So you're gonna be pushing off this right foot as you're still completing that backswing and your weight is already moving to the left. So the way that I'd like for you to visualize this is start with a little weight on the right. I think that makes it easier for most players. That's gonna help you to get that weight right early, which is a good thing. Then I want you to feel like your weight goes left, then swing down. So we're starting with it right. That's very easy. We can do that when we set up. We don't even have to do anything after that. And then as you're making your backswing, feel like your weight is left, then you swing down. So almost like if I was gonna take a golf ball here, put it under my left heel, I'm gonna press this golf ball into the ground, then I'm gonna make my downswing. So I make my backswing, I press, then I swing down. And if I do that in a real swing, it's gonna look something like this. Backswing, press, then we swing down and through. That's how you get your proper weight shift. If I wait, and the most common thing that I see is players wait until they start the downswing to get the weight left, it's way too late. The downswing is about a quarter second. If you wait to get your weight left, then as you're starting the downswing, you just don't have enough time to shift your weight over there. So that's the first big key with this. You have to get that weight left much earlier than you think you do. Here's the second key with that. A lot of times when I see players do this, they start to unwind the body and cast the club. So maybe I get my weight more left, but as I do that, I have a little over the top type action. I have a little bit of a cast where I'm losing this angle early in the downswing. Even if your weight shift is good, it still feels like your hands and arms aren't synced up. Here's a great feeling for how to do this the proper way, to still come from the inside as you're making this type of a swing. I want you to go to the top of your backswing, and I want you to visualize this club is parallel with the ground at the top of the backswing. Now, as I shift to the left, then I start my downswing, I want you to feel like that club is staying parallel to the ground as your body opens up. That gets rid of that cast motion. There's no way to steepen that up and come over the top from there. Again, this is an exaggeration. Nobody's wrists are this flexible, but the sensation that I'm gonna have as I start my weight shift left and start my downswing is that I'm gonna keep that club parallel to the ground as long as I can, then I'm gonna swing on through. That's what gets me in the slot. So let's put those two motions together. Piece number one, start with the weight on the right. Shift left, then swing down. Piece number two, to get rid of that cast, get a lot of lag in there. Shift to the left like I talked about, and as I swing down, as my body opens, I'm gonna feel like that club stays parallel to the ground. It stays back behind my body. That's what's gonna save up all that power and energy for later on in the downswing. Let's try it out. There we go. Couldn't be much better than that one. That one's gonna look nice on flight scope there. Let's see what my numbers are. So that swing right down the middle of the fairway, 302 carry, 333 after the roll. So that's about as good as I got.